What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another 300ZX video. As you guys saw in the last video, we had no fuel pressure through the fuel lines. And we checked all the relays, all the fuses, and then it was none of that. So now we have to dig a little deeper and check the fuel pump. To get to that, we have to remove this compartment here, and it should be on this side. I think there's like 2 tanks to this. It should be on the driver's side tank. So first thing, remove these panels and this one and figure out where our fuel pump is at. Once we get the old fuel pump out, I have a brand new one here. This is a, see if you guys can see that, Walbro GS342. So should be similar performance to the OEM one. I didn't get the OEM one because they be crazy. They want $300 for an OEM one. This one I got from Amazon for like 70 something, I think $79.99. So, and I got this in 2 days. OEM one was like 2 something. This one similar in performance, so gonna swap it out for this one. But like I said, let's go ahead and take out the old one. As I took off the panels right here, I found these parts that I honestly don't know what they are for. So I mean, if you know what these are, comment down below. I mean, they're brand new. They're just like in this little secret compartment under these panels. So I honestly don't know what they are, but cool. They're brand new. They're wrapped. Hey man, I'll take it. And then to take off this piece here, there's some screws down here. There's 4 of them, and then there's these on the side, 2 on each side. This should pull right out. That we don't have to, because I've seen other people take off like everything, and you don't have to. Take these off, take off this. Those are nuts, I think. I believe those are like 10s, and then this center piece comes out, and it should uncover our fuel pump. So I lied. They should be here, but obviously we got some like sound deadening material that they must have installed. I don't know if it's OEM or aftermarket. I don't think it's OEM, honestly, but gonna have to remove all this. Then I'm gonna bring on the vacuum, clean this stuff up, that way it doesn't get all over the carpet. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean it up and then remove that, and hopefully we have access to the fuel. All right, there we have it. That's our compartment for our fuel pump. So it's kind of odd. This is kind of like that they would put this on. This probably aftermarket, now that I'm thinking about it, but hey, you never know. We got access to this. In order to remove this top cap, take off these 4 screws, and then lid pops out. Before that, I'm gonna go ahead and then clip it. Now, don't forget to take off or unplug the battery, that way you don't cause any short and then just blow up the whole car. So I'm gonna go ahead and take those off. All right, now that we have this cover removed and everything's nice and clean, we gotta unscrew these and take off these hoses. That way we can have access to this top lid. So I'm gonna go ahead and take off this one, and there's another one, yep, on this one. And then after that, we're gonna have to unscrew these. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. These bolts. So hoses and then bolts, and then this whole thing should come out.
This whole time we're going home. Hard to do these things alone. Just hold on, we're going home.
All right, after wrestling with it for quite a bit, finally got all the hoses off. Got that one, 3 hoses, 6 nuts. About to pull it out. About to grab a towel though, that way I don't make a mess everywhere. Got a rag, got the gloves on because it's about to get a little messy. But here we go.
I got my eyes on you. You're everything that I see. I want your help.
To be honest, I kind of don't know what I'm actually looking at. Obviously I know what it is, I just don't know how it all works, but it's all looks pretty straightforward. Wire goes to where the wire goes. I think some of these have to be replaced, so I might have to do some soldering there. And then that's what we're trying to get out. So obviously trying to be careful not to break anything that you don't. Oh, speaking of breaking stuff, I don't know where that came off, so I'm just gonna put that to the side. But I'm gonna attempt try to take the fuel pump out, that we could replace it with our new one. Here's what came in the kit. So we got our pump ourselves, our wiring harness, a little hose attachment, some clamps, and a fitter and a filter. So gonna go somehow get all this in here, and hopefully it works one way or another. But I mean, let's go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and try and figure this out. Well, she's all done, boys. Check it out. New fuel pump is in there. Kind of, you know what I'm saying? Just rigged it. It's all good. Everything's there nice and tight. Everything's tight. Got the little filter thing, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I even soldered these on. So, I mean, everything should be good. Unless I put those the wrong way. And then it's going to fall the wrong way. But if that happens, I'll just, you know, switch them out. I don't think I did, though. I think I got them in the right one, so we should be okay there. Now, just go ahead and drop it back in. I mean, I'll give you guys a closer look how I rigged this thing. Got the solder right there, nice and hot. So this is the old one. This rubber sleeve fit on this one perfectly, but not on this one. This one's a little smaller. So I cut it, I zip tied it, and then I zip tied it again. It fits there, it's not going anywhere. And then I fit the old attachment down to the new pump, because it only came with this one and it was going to be a little short. It just stuck out like that. So left this old setup on there. Looks good. Let's go ahead and drop it back in. Okay, here we go. About to drop the new setup in, and hopefully it all works well. Good luck, boys. Alright, got everything connected, everything nice and sealed. Got everything hooked up over here too, all these cables. I'm just gonna leave it open just in case it does not work. So I'm gonna go ahead and hook up the battery right now and we'll give it a go. Hopefully we got some good news. Battery's nice and hooked up. Keys going in. Got some noise. Let's see if we can hear the pump go on. I don't know, didn't really hear anything. Alright, give it another go. See if you guys can hear anything. Huh. Not quite hearing anything. Alright, boys. This is gonna look crazy, but things might have just gotten a little worse. So I went ahead and took off this back panel right here behind the passenger seat, and it was all bad. There was rat nesting all over the place. I vacuumed most of it, but there's still some rat poop all over the damn place, and there's even that. So I think our problem might be wire related. As you guys can see here, they chewed through these. I think this is like the main portion that I've seen so far that has been chewed. None of this on over here. looks chewed through, so I think I have to come in here. See if you guys can see that. I have to come in here and obviously replace all the wires that are missing. Probably just solder those back together, make it look nice and clean. But there's one problem. I don't know what this little relay and harness is for, but obviously that might have something to do with our fuel system since it runs back here. So unfortunately, maybe our fuel pump wasn't even bad, but at least we got a new one in there. So we just keep running into more issues. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and keep cleaning up, and we'll see what else we find.